Look at me and tell me what you see. I look at you and tell you what I feel. Look at me and tell me what you see. I look at you and tell you what.
What's up, everybody? Emperor John Kill 3D Gaming here, and I've been trying to make this video for a minute, but I've just been really busy. I think it's been about at least three and a half weeks, let's say, since I've had it. And that is, I got an Oculus Quest 2. Now, I've been wanting to get my own because I've played the one at my cousin's house. I've played a PlayStation VR. You know, I've played the different VRs. I've played the VR that they have in arcades. I've played a VR that they have. What's the fucking VR that they do? Oh yeah, when they set up demos at the stores in the malls. But I've always wanted to experience it for myself, and I enjoy it. But I want to explain what I've done. You know, what games I have on it, and the three main that have given me the whole experience. And you know, you get like the controllers themselves. They do got the straps, which you don't. You know, you won't drop them, which is good. The controls are real easy to handle, and they're real easy to get the idea of what you're gonna press, despite you're looking through the VR itself. Now, the multitude of games that I do have, I bought at least I have at least 22 games, but there are three that have really given me like a complete VR experience. That is Resident Evil 4. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, and Star Wars Vader Immortal.
The first game I immediately got was Resident Evil 4. I have played Resident Evil 4 on a multitude of platforms. I've played it every time it's come out. I love this game that much. But playing it in VR was a whole other experience. I never truly appreciated how detailed, good, and how awesome Resident Evil 4 really looked up close. You know, it has the tension. Yes, you can actually cheat the bosses, because now that you're in full control of your body without restriction, you can kind of go through the enemy patterns and maneuvers. It feels good going through and just blowing these enemies to smithereens that they gave you so much trouble when you would play them in previous iterations. I'm actually looking forward to the remake even more now, and this is like really my favorite way now to play Resident Evil 4. It feels that good for $40. But it's got the Mercenaries mode now, which I heard was missing at launch, but hey. And everyone knows that I had to get Vader Immortal. I have all 3 episodes. I played them. It was a fun experience. I could tell this was more of a tech demo, but you're going to play this basically for the lightsaber dojo. You could just really feel the control and power of having a lightsaber in your hands. Now, I wish they had more like in the type of fighting lightsaber wielders other than Vader, but you know, the enemies you decimate in between and deflecting blaster bolts, it really feels like an authentic Star Wars experience, and they should now make more Star Wars games in VR. They give you more control and accessibility, because this was a good test run, and it served pretty well, and I was entertained by it thoroughly. Now, the game that scared the shit out of me the most was The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. And Walking Dead games have been hit or miss, but this one right here, wow. I've never been so scared or nervous. And it's a pretty solid open world game on the VR, because I have like VR chat, which is a multitude of different worlds you go to. I have a multiplayer game called Gun Raiders. This is one of those experiences of, it makes playing a zombie game essentially feel unique and fresh. You're in control of your actions. You're in control of your movements. How you choose to survive is all up to you. You could die at a moment's notice. You know, I love exploring the world. I like how it does get more challenging. You have a reason to go out there and collect resources, power up your camp, power up your character, and just have a grand time in the world of The Walking Dead. I didn't really have any faults with it. I enjoyed it. It's whoo-wee. And I heard there's going to be a sequel. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. This is probably one of my favorite games on the VR. It's hard to say because I have obviously Vader Immortal and Resident Evil 4, but this game, I highly recommend it if you have an Oculus.
And you're probably wondering, how much did it cost me? Well, I was already saving up, had an extra cash from working. I was putting away my checks, so I said, why not? I wanted to get something new. I couldn't get a hold of a new Xbox or the PS5, so why not? I was deciding to get an Oculus 2. Tried it. I'm not regretting my purchase. Yes, I paid. It's mainly $500 because I have the higher gigabyte model that's close. I think it's 297 gigabytes or 98. I forgot how much it is in the space, but I still have enough space even though I have like 22 games on there already. But $35 is the tax because of fucking inflation. But I digress. If you have enough space in your house, I recommend, if you have a bedroom, at least you're going to be asked to create either a circle barrier around yourself by your own making. It's kind of like a paintbrush. You paint your own play area of the VR, or you use stationary mode, which is in a circle. And I recommend stationary mode for beginners. You can easily detect what's around you with your legs, like if you're next to your bed and everything, so you don't make the mistake and hit people. And even certain games give you a recommendation of how much space you need to get the full experience so you don't cause an accident. And you need to play it with a light on. I tried playing it in the dark. The VR needs light to be able to sense your body's movement. And it links to Facebook, so your Facebook friends, it's weird. It has these games where you're like little Facebook avatars. And it's almost like a primitive version of Ready Player One. And I like that movie. And for some reason, this reminds me of that. They should make a Matrix game on the VR. I wonder how that would work. But my experience with the VR it's been solid. It's been, I want to say, it's been at a 10 out of 10 experience. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's just, I enjoy it. Really, I put time in. I even put time in this when I get out of work. I go through, I played Resident Evil 4 2 times on New Game Plus. Beat Vader Immortal a multitude of times doing the lightsaber dojo. I'm just starting the Walking, like, not really starting it, but I'm like 10 days into the Walking Dead. Little mini game. They have little competitive free-to-play games. Oh, Swords and Sorcery Nomad. That's my other favorite one on here. Blades and Sorcery. Blades and Sorcery Nomad. I got the name wrong. Blades and Sorcery is one of my other favorite games on here. So, I don't know what else I can say about this. If you saved up the money and if you wanted to get one, I'd say it's worth it. If you could find it on sale or find it for cheaper, then do it, but make sure it's brand new. Okay? And I know there's different attachments. I'm going to get an extended battery and an extended battery pack for the controller since I really like putting time into it. But if you have motion sickness or suffer for anything in your eyes, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't, so I can pretty much benefit from the experience, but I wouldn't want somebody to waste their time if they have eye problems, especially if you have like vertigo or something. But that's all I got to say about the Oculus Quest 2. It's Emperor John Kill 3D. Be sure to like, subscribe, favorite. And I'll see you on the next video. Catch you later.